music.
It has been medicine and therapy. Nothing else worked.
It has saved many of us. With mental health, we need to open our eyes.
Hurt people hurt people.
We ask that you listen, comprehend, and relate with your ears.
No sound tone. Tone, there's no sound.
Open our eyes.
Hurt
There we
people
go.
hurt people.
We ask that you listen, comprehend, and relate with your ears.
Form that heart of unity and one.
We share on this stage.
Statistics, feelings.
And ourselves.
We stand with the belief to be you, to be heard, and to be original.
We all may be different, with opinions and beliefs.
At the end of the day, we are all brothers and sisters.
We are family.
We ask that you join us in a magical journey with artists from around the world. Open your minds, let in the love,
and listen with your hearts.
We all want a better tomorrow. Be one.
Communicate and look out for one another. And then, and only then, will you find the world.
We will find peace in all the world.
You'll find the world. And you will find in this shining world heroes among us, and every boy and girl. Many have been broken, red hearts turn black. Love will melt the ice and turn it back, and you will find the world. You will find the world. You will find the world. And when you find a place called home, where everyone is free to roam, a whole new world, a better place for our children's futures at stake. And you'll find, with music in your soul, laughter in your hearts, together we can grow a better place, with love in us all. And you will find, together we can save it all. And you will find, a place called home, where everyone is free to roam, a better place, a whole new world.
to plugins and sets that entice. Dive deep into tech and let creativity take flight. Talking IT. We're talking IT. Come and join in and have some fun. It's highly educational with a lot to learn. From bedroom producers to seasoned pros, we're breaking it down so knowledge grows. Whether you're a DJ or a beat making wizard, we got the tips and tricks to make your sound sizzle. Mixing and mastering, that's our jam. With the tutorials and tips on how much rap. Get the best quality from your setup and gear. Tune in every week and lend us your ear. We're talking IT. Come and join in and have some fun. It's highly educational with a lot to learn. We're talking We're talking IT. We're talking IT. Every Thursday night on Angified.
Talking IT.
It don't start till the fat lady although you're not fat.
Nope. But welcome everybody.
But she can sing.
Absolutely. And especially on a Thursday. Always welcome.
So a very chilly Thursday. I swear this is the coldest day of the year and the coldest day I've had so far in Maine.
I believe it. Do you know what it said outside? I mean, how cold was it? I saw it was like 12 down here yesterday, so.
We're below. We're below cold.
There's cold, and then there's cold below that, and then there's Maine cold, and that's what you got.
And then there's cold Seth.
I unmuted for that reason, Tony. Awesome, yes. Then there's cold Seth. Yeah. I'm the heartbreaker cold man. Okay. I miss the
I blame you for the coal.
You blame me for the cold?
Well, the coal in my stockings.
Okay, coal. The coal, yes. The coal. So, yeah. I'll take that. My son might be the cold guy. He's the cold meister. Different.
Freeze meister.
I missed the
I went the same way.
That
song totally hit my head.
How does it go? I miss the sun. That's the whole heat miser.
Yep.
Yeah. Damn it. I don't know.
Mr. 20
101.
That's also a heat miser. Yeah. The
I know.
Miser is like Mr. 20 below or something like that.
I don't know his verse.
Somewhere.
Yeah, the heat miser just hits a little bit harder. I think. I don't think he's a little harder. He's a little bit.
It's 101. You're giving me fever.
Oh,
got that sizzle.
I've camped in Death Valley, 126 degrees in Furnace Creek. That was unbearable. Guys, don't do it. Don't follow my footsteps. So there's that. But
that's like well below sea level over there, isn't it?
It is. It's the lowest point in America, but also the hottest. And I will attest to it, at least for this point, when you want to see stars and constellations. I've never seen stars like I did when I was in Death Valley.
Sure.
I mean, there's zero light pollution for hundreds of miles. It was. Oh my God! Like it's one of those moments where it's like, wow. Now I see I can see astronomy. I can see what they look at telescopes. It was cool. And then I went to Joshua Tree, camped out there, and then Angeles Mountains, and whatever. Yeah, that was it.
Nice. Sounds like a good trip.
It was cool. I should have. I was gonna say peg Jason, but I should have just visited Jason. But yeah, one of my peg came.
I was in Oklahoma City, and it was like 111 degrees, and I had like a black sweater. I was like, "Oh, we cooling." I love the hot weather.
You had the chance. You should have took it, but too late now, bud.
He was down. So, I got a cat now, Cole Seth. FYI, I don't need you.
You could have pulled Jason.
Let my silence speak
right.
for me.
My thing is not spiky, but it's something. I think that was easy. Oh, not again.
Yeah, easy buttons.
Yeah. I'm done, guys.
Well, I got a few more things set up on my equipment that we're going to be playing around with in a little bit. Got another keyboard hooked in so I can actually play guitar and piano, switch around. So it's going to be fun. I'm going to do a little jamming. We're also going to take a look at a couple of wireless headsets because I'm in the middle of shopping for one, and I've gone down the rabbit hole and finally got to the decision between Turtle Beach and Steel Series, and I think I'm going with the Steel Series. And the one video we're going to look at real quick here is part of the reason. We've been asked about, VB cables. When people ask, like, how do you get all your different sounds to go through OBS and to go into Zoom? And up until last year, VB cables was the only good answer on the Windows side. But I found a new application that gets rid of all the complicated stuff and just works and connects everything in your audio. And it's not just for musicians. It's actually made for gamers, but it works great for musicians as well.
Nice. Definitely.
And the one who turned me on to it is the same guy who actually gave us the VB meters tutorial, the best tutorial on YouTube. It's at the Francois Studio. And we'd originally watched this last year, this video, which was the best voice meter setup guide on YouTube. And considering how complicated it is, he did a fantastic job of explaining how to get, the VB cables to actually do what you need them to. After he came out with another video saying, drop VB cables and check out this program because this really takes the complexity out of it. Has a nice wizard that starts up, asks you what you're going to do with your sound, what games you play, and after you're done with the wizard, it just works and sets up Windows perfectly. I've uninstalled my VB cables on all my music machines and replaced them with this one. And turns out, like, they made this software for their headphones. Steel Series has headphones, but this program works with any headphones. So anybody out there who's looking to get control of their audio, especially if you're using OBS, if you're trying to stream and you're trying to get the different sounds that are out there to go through, this is the program to check out. Nice. Which you'll find over at at steelseries.com is where it's a free application. It comes with their headphones, but you can download it and use it with your headphones, and it is worth checking out. He's going to explain how the program works. Just a nice little 5-minute video that shows, what it does, how easy it is to set up, and then when I go over to the music machine, you'll see it in action.
Nice.
Tony, I love that. I love that pivot. That was great. That was really awesome. All right, I'm excited to.
Yeah, this is the solution we've all been waiting for. Drum roll, Ange.
No,
great job.
All right, I'm gonna pin it up. Here we go.
Great job.
There you go.
This is exactly what we've been asking for from Voice
This guy
kind
of looks like you, Cole.
Every single
could be
gamer
your
and
brother.
streamer can finally have mixed audio without getting a PhD in engineering. The new SteelSeries Sonar app has this beautiful little thing called a setup wizard. It walks you through the setup of audio sources on your computer by having you select your game audio source, your chat audio source, and your microphone source. After selecting devices, it creates easy to understand virtual sources that can be used within OBS and other apps for streaming. Outside of the mixing capabilities, this app is equipped with EQ, noise gate, and noise reduction tools. And for gamers, you finally have an easy to use tool for boosting footsteps and other sounds in games to boost your performance. So before we get started, let's grab our voice meter and throw it in the trash. You can download this new app using the link in the description below. It's kind of finicky. After opening the SteelSeries GG app, you will have to click on this Learn More button on the homepage and join the early access for the Sonar application. Let's start by talking about this application's benefits, and then at the end we will talk about its cons, and believe me, there are some pretty big cons, so you'll want to stay tuned. The Sonar app takes the hassle out of setting up game audio and chat audio on different sources on your computer. It gives you control over the volumes of both sources, as well as providing a master to quickly control the levels of both. It creates 3 new virtual sources on your computer that can be used for streaming from OBS. The great thing about these sources is the easy to understand labeling. You have a SteelSeries game source, SteelSeries chat source, and for the microphone source, you have a SteelSeries microphone. There are no confusing labels like virtual ASIO, auxiliary VIO, input 3.0 cable WM driver audio source. It clearly states what they are. You can then take those sources and set them up in OBS for more control when you are streaming. For the game source, you get an EQ to fine-tune the audio settings. They came prepared with EQ presets for your favorite games. So if you're playing Apex Legends, you can quickly switch the EQ to Apex Legends. But remember, if you don't switch it back to default after playing, those effects will be applied to everything you have playing on your default desktop source. Below the EQ is a spatial audio setting. This setting allows you to set the audio experience to more performance-based to hear environmental noises better, or immersion if you want a more cinematic sound experience for story games. Both the chat and microphone come with an EQ, noise reduction, noise gate, and smart voice. The EQ is a graphic EQ, unlike the parametric EQ for the game audio. I find this a very strange choice by them, but it still is a valuable tool. There are 10 bands total on the graphic EQ, and you can boost or cut each up to 12 decibels. The noise reduction is going to work just like NVIDIA Voice. The benefit of this noise reduction is they give you a few more controls with the background and impact sliders. Lastly, you have the noise gate, which will gate background noise if you set up correctly, and the smart voice, which is an AI tool made to keep your mic within a certain volume range to prevent it from getting too loud or being too quiet. As you can tell, this application is pretty neat, but there are a few cons. One benefit of using Voicemeeter is its ability to separate the virtual devices on Voicemeeter from the selected devices in OBS. Meaning when you use Voicemeeter, you can listen to the game audio at a different volume level than your stream. And when you adjust the volumes within Voicemeeter, it doesn't impact the volumes within OBS. This essentially makes the stream audio very consistent and brings up the production value of your stream. When you're using this Sonar app and you adjust the volumes within the application, it's going to simultaneously adjust the volumes of the sources within OBS. Another big con if you're looking to use this application as a streamer is its lack of additional sources. I mean, this app is literally perfect at setting up game audio and chat audio, but you can't add in any other sources into the app. I think that's mostly because they're using the default devices on Windows, and there's no way to automate setting up a music application using devices that are already set up on your computer. So instead of creating a whole audio streaming environment, they just use what's already available. You can't separate a music application from the rest of the devices without creating a virtual device on the computer and then using that within the application as its own independent audio source. Although you might not be able to automate this process, it's very important for streamers to be able to add in additional sources into an app like this. I love how this application creates virtual devices for every single source that gets set up within it. Now, if they take it the next step and allow you to create multiple devices and select which application goes to which device, this app would be next level. Speaking of next level, if you're a streamer or gamer and you're currently using Voicemeeter, don't be one of the persons that are making the mistakes that I mentioned in this video. Definitely give this video a watch. It will help you better understand how to use Voicemeeter correctly. Thank you so much for watching this one, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.
Peace. Now, he made a good point there about the inability to route like audio devices into there because they are using the basic Windows audio devices. But there is a workaround from it, and Glenn's the one who turned me on to that app, Trumpet. If you use if you use Ear Trumpet, you can actually do what he's talking about there through Ear Trumpet and route it to your chat, your gaming source, or your microphone. And with that power, you really can virtually mix all your signals and control the volumes individually.
Yeah.
I love Ear Trumpet for being able to change the volume between like a website that I'm listening to and Zoom audio, so I can balance it out and get that going.
Saving money.
A lot of things. You can use it for all kinds of things.
Yes, and save money.
No, but I think the control of the. Sorry, good.
No, that was it.
You sure?
Always save money. That was it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that's Glenn's infomercial voice, which has to come out once in a while, which is very therapeutic, and I fall asleep to it. But no, I think the ability to the invoice control of any kind of software program is super imperative, because you want to be able to balance out those levels, not what your people are hearing, but what you can control on what they hear. You know, like the individual, the game, the Zoom, the Discord, the whatever. That's really imperative, and I think indicative of what we want nowadays in technology. We don't want to hear, oh, I'm on the iPad, so for me, it's like I have one control. Not even. I have to often send my stuff to them, and they play it because I can't really hear or balance my stuff. So having these intermediate controls that can dictate all your different levels, all your different drivers, that is so awesome.
Yeah, and the mixer is pretty straightforward. If you can pin the control station back up for a second.
Got it.
If you look at the way the mixer works, you know, each one of those sources, you know, they're all nice and defined. You've got your master all the way at the left there, and then you've got your game, your chat, your media, your auxiliary, which is a very flexible channel. Like you can route anything into the auxiliary. And you'll notice at the bottom, any sound source that is going on at that time shows up where they're actually being used. So right now, the Zoom Workplace audio is routing into my chat and into my microphone. So that allows me to route that audio into Zoom very easily. All I have to do is set my Zoom up to either of those sources, and there's my audio. And if I want to turn it down, I can do it right there in the mixer.
And you said earlier you had an example of this you want to show?
Well, that's what I'm actually using. I took his advice. I threw VB meters in the trash because, like I said, between Ear Trumpet and this, those cons that he mentioned, which, you know, he did this video about a year and a half ago, those cons have disappeared. Using Ear Trumpet, they've improved the program. There really is no reason for me to actually go back to VB meter at this point, unless I want to use VST plugins or something more fancy. But I do my VST plugins over in my DAW, not in the virtual mixer.
Now, is this one of those things where you buy it's a baked-in thing, or is it a thing that you can use in conjunction with others? I guess, right?
Oh yeah. When you look over on their website, and you go over to the software section, and you go to Sonar, which is the name of this particular app. Sonar,
like the Sonar.
Yep. Well, it's like Sonar.
Okay.
Cakewalk, except it's Sonar by SteelSeries, and it's a free download. Works with Windows 10, Windows 11. I'm using it on Windows 11, no problems, and it actually fixes some of the weird shit that goes on with Windows 11.
That's awesome.
It's very straightforward, quick download, tiny program. the ability to actually EQ your different channels really makes it like you can customize how things sound. And like he mentioned, when it comes to gamers, you can actually customize footsteps, shots. It supports immersive sound, so you can hear the sounds all around you if you have the right headphones.
Yeah. So guys, what you're trying to say is that it doesn't take much to be at the level of expert. You know, you can do this on any platform. You can do this with a very minimal, PC or setup. You know, so utilize these tools, understand them, learn the language. When you do, there's no more excuses to say, "Oh, I can't be. I love this person, but I can't be like them." Yes, you absolutely can. So stop pussyfooting around and get down to brass tacks here. You know.
No excuses anymore.
That's it, dude. This is your moment, guys. This is any of our moments. You know, it's this is awesome. Thank you, Tony.
And the beauty of being able to route, if you do it through ear trumpet, to route to the channels that you want. All those people who ask me, how do I get my DAW audio into Zoom or to a stream? This helps to solve that problem because you can output your DAW. I've done it. I can send my master outs of my cakewalk to one of these inputs, my auxiliary input, my game
that's
input.
amazing. Wow.
And then once it's set up in Zoom, if I'm using the right input, what's coming out of my DAW is going into Zoom. And it works the same way if you're streaming. You know, if you've got all these OBS audio sources, and you know, OBS is great for dealing with visuals, but when it comes to the audio side of OBS, it doesn't create a virtual input like this does.
Yeah, with separate channels for everything you're doing. It's so much easier to manage, I guess.
Yeah, it's the solution for those who want to get that sound out of OBS into something else.
And I would say that leaning into like the idea of like their presets is probably better to start off with than customizing your own. Now, eventually, if you have to, if you know the ear of the sound, customize your sound. But
and
those presets, I'm pretty sure, are pretty accurate to like what you want to go for.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it. You can create your own presets. You know, you can bring up the EQ, tweak everything the way that you like it, save it. And a lot of developers, a lot of gamers out there are doing that for every game. And they're sending them to SteelSeries, and SteelSeries is adding them to their, at this point, massive library of game presets.
Yeah, that's awesome. So wait, wow, they actually have a whole like catalog of different presets or stuff?
As far as all the big popular games out there, they're all in there already.
That's pretty cool because, you know, I tend to find whether it's dolls, whether it is, you know, a EQ preset, there's like 4 options, right? Roughly 4 or 5. Even my gaming phone has a toggle a button. It has like, you know, FPS. It has racing. It has RPG. Very limited kind of graphical presets.
And those are more generic to kind of cover like all FPS games.
But
whereas
being able to
this
upload
will be specifically to a game.
That's so cool. That's really cool, actually.
And you know, for the game,
it does for video drivers, you get different profiles for different games. And
I mean, it's more precise,
specific for them. Yeah.
Wow.
And gamers love that. Gamers love to have a specific profile for the game that they love.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a dedicated World of Warcraft player, and my HUD is very specific to how I play it. When I played it, you know, it was much my own. I customized it. I had all the add-ons and all those things. And this is that same thing, but with audio engineering, which is really important because it's, especially if you're streaming, it really is. I would almost argue equally as strong as the video capture. It's like your audio needs to be top notch at this point. So long are the days of being a half-assed sound and being the image. You have to be very much both, not ASMR level, guys, but a level which is, it's inviting, it's fun, it's palpable, it's all these things it needs to be. I mean, hear Glenn speak. You're going to be happy. You know?
I want everything to sound like Glenn.
I need the headset that has that button, right? headset to turn everything to Glenn speak.
Yes.
They need a Glenn
you know what I'm saying? I bet being serious. Yeah,
Agreed.
honestly, that sultry kind of vibe, you want that for your live stream too. You don't want it to be lackluster. So.
Well, the ability to actually tweak the EQ like that with your microphone, you can bring up the bass and get Glenn level.
I have heard some podcasters who have like a really, really deep voice, and I wonder how much of it is the voice and how much is EQ settings or even the microphone. Different.
Yeah. Well, a lot of them are
Good
using
point.
those Shure 7Ds, and they're jacking up the low end. Yeah, with the cloud lifter.
I mean, yeah.
And to his point that like when it comes to gamers, frame rates, ping times, like these are the things that improve your game. But the ability to actually hear things and be able to react to them because you tweaked your sounds is the difference between getting shot or shooting someone.
Another big difference, though, I think, between the gaming world with that stuff and the sound world is the fact that in the gaming world, like what comes through your microphone is almost irrelevant. It's just voice chat, So the mic is really not trying to be, super high quality, I would think, because it's just, they're focused on what you're hearing and that your voice is going to get through. It's not really about the fidelity of the voice. I'm sure it's a good quality mic.
Well, and that's why when it comes to, if you're worried about how you're going to sound in your chat, it's why you want to pick the right headset, which we're going to look a little later at, some of the best gaming headsets of 2024 going into 2025. And like I said, I've been shopping for a headset that can give me the best of both worlds. I'd like to have good gaming sound, like to get into the games, but I'm also an audio guy. So whatever headset I get needs to treat my audio the way I want it to sound. So it's kind of important to get the right, and it needs to be wireless. For me, like I need to be able to move around, go in the other room and still hear things. These are all important criteria for the headset I'm looking for.
I do think
I'm always on the side of I don't like the wireless just because I'm not a fan of the battery part or the wireless signal part. And for me, I'm never farther than 8 or 10 feet away from my machine. So a single cable does the job, and even without an extension. But if I needed to get further, I would just throw an extension on. Sorry,
well, wait till you see some of the features of the ones we're going to be looking at. 60-hour charge time. It charges in 15 minutes. It goes through USB-C, and it can last for 60 hours on one charge. Plus, the one I'm going for has both Bluetooth and RF, so I can make it outside with the RF, and it covers about 100 feet. And if I want to connect to my phone, answer a phone call or anything like that, I can one button, switch to the Bluetooth, and now I'm connected to the phone answering a call.
I do think what Glenn's saying too is like, we're still kind of in an age where it's like the microphone quality isn't as important. We're so used to hearing people react and go crazy over the top, and it's clipping. That almost adds to the effect. It kind of adds to the nuance, but the sound textures and the EQing and the things that you can add into it, not post, but during, are really imperative to a better experience, a capturing experience, right? Mm-hmm. Camera's one thing, but we do like that. We love that clipping kind of you know what I mean? Where it's like it's so over the top, but it kind of adds to the nuance, right? But yeah, I think that's what
Well, plus nowadays you're seeing people actually using their headset mics to sing and for like music uses. Yeah. So I think focusing on if you are wanting to sing with like your headset, you want to get one of these headsets that actually does have a quality mic.
Yeah, but I think sound capture is like a video card. It's the same thing. It's like a video card's important, just like sound capture is important. If you were to stream a PS5 game or a GameCube game, you want to have a good video capture. You want to have good sound quality capture for all the sounds. Good balance.
Yep.
Hence the program we mentioned and all those things. But yeah,
that's another thing. When I was looking at them, the headsets that get the best reviews and are the most desired, they're Xbox compatible, which is not easy because Xbox nowadays needs a special USB chip in order. Xbox authenticates you on your USB. The headsets we're going to look at, they're Xbox compatible, they're PlayStation compatible, Switch compatible, PC compatible. They're using USB-C now, so no latency on the audio. All of these features are becoming the norm.
You know, Tony, we're seeing titles now that are where PS exclusive going to Xbox, going to Wii, going to different or Nintendo, different. Kingdom Hearts, for example, Kingdom Hearts is now branched out to be a multi-platformed franchise, which is amazing. Yeah. So we're in a new, I think, shift in paradigm where it's about the game. It's not about the console, but like the performance and the capture rate and all these things. And I think that's super cool to see a title kind of branch out and be multi-platformed.
Well, and for the gaming companies want to be able to be accessible across the platforms. The only reason why they go exclusive in some cases is because they have a partnership with the console makers. But it's only a matter of time if, hey, we were Xbox exclusive for a year, now we're going to port it over to the other platforms.
Yeah.
They sell a lot more copies once they do that.
I mean, it's a smart move. So we're seeing this direction. And Switch 2 is coming out very soon. It's cool. It's really cool. I think that we are in a unique time. And VR is on the rise too with some stuff, but that'll come in.
And that's where the immersive, the 360 sound that we're going to see some of these headphones, they're getting ready for immersive sound, specifically the Oculus. There's a few of them that are already Oculus compatible.
I mean, hearing a sound at your 7 o'clock is like, oh, that's you turn your head. That's that's different than hearing it in just a bilateral, usual, kind of.
Yeah, well, especially if you've got you've got this goggle on and you're getting this visual immersion, but if your sound's flat, like what good is it to see things like that if your sound
can't identify where it is?
Like, the new VR headsets with the new games and meta stuff. Oh, I want to try all that stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, PlayStation and Oculus are really going to lead the way there, and we definitely got to have a VR night like sometime this year.
That's what made me come to mind too when you were talking about the console exclusivity of the games. It's like sometimes it's awesome they had a partnership, but other times it was because they had, like, for example, the PS3 had hardware that could run Metal Gear Solid 4 better. So Kojima made it go to just PlayStation, but it wasn't just because he had a partnership. But he did have a partnership, but you're right. But it was also because it was better worked on that than the Xbox. I think it could have been the same with Gears and Halo. I don't know. Gears and Halo is probably more of a partnership thing.
Well,
and those are on multi-platform now or not.
Yeah,
you're starting to see on the PC side. You're starting to see certain 3D features that, unless you have a newer NVIDIA card, they've been deprecating a lot of the old NVIDIA drivers are starting to get phased out.
Like the 7s or what? What series?
Well, you have to have an RTX nowadays. If you don't have the RTX line, the older NVIDIAs some games are coming out that just won't work. With Indiana Jones, the new Indiana Jones is a good example of if you don't have the ray tracing support that you get with the RTX, you can't play it.
Yeah, they're just designing games with that in mind at this point. They're assuming that if you're serious about gaming, you have an RTX.
Yeah, you should update it. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, and the RTX serves two different audiences. There's the developers and the ones who are creating media, and there's the gamers, and the gamers always kind of lead the way. Like, the reason why we keep getting cooler equipment and higher end, it's because of the gamers.
I would agree.
You always want better graphics, better hardware, better physics in every game.
That's why when I
want to mod my game, I want to mod Skyrim, I want to push these graphics to the next level. I mean, these are things that we all look for,
Yeah, that's why when I was looking for a replacement wireless headset, I went for a gamer's headset because they're kind of setting the audio standards that make the musician in me happy. It's like, oh, these features will work for making music just as much as they do for the gamers.
You also use your headset more like a gamer does, with the whole going out for breaks and coming
I would
back
agree.
and wanting
I would agree.
wireless and the flipping up and down. Like that whole usage is very much a gamer usage.
Yeah,
and on my end, on Android, it's I tend to keep my phone in I have a dynamic, soundscape thing. I keep it on gamer mode. It sounds more dynamic. It has a bigger lift. Everything sounds epic. The movie version isn't as good. The music version is probably the most flat. The gamer version is like the most dynamic and tactile.
Yeah, the movie version is probably trying to be like the game version with subtle
boosted
differences.
Bases, But
whereas the gaming version has enhanced all across.
I have Dolby on my phone. It's like Dolby 5 point whatever 1 maybe, and it's like there's 3 options. There's music, gaming, and movie, and the gaming always the best for sure.
Even on the display settings on a high def TV, if you put it through all the different RTD and all the different settings,
gaming is the best,
be the best one for everything.
It is. Video's
shows,
not
movies,
good.
Games.
Movie's not good.
Movies all dark and shadowy.
Yeah,
like why do you even make that?
It's very true. Gaming is like enhanced steroids. It's like
that's another thing when it comes to like the RTX line with the higher end graphics cards. You don't end up with those muddy darks that you used to get with the older GeForce line.
Well, they also usually with a lot of the games, they'll start you off in the beginning, and one of the first things they'll do is get your balance right, your dark balance.
Calibrate,
the calibration, so you can say, you can see this one clearly, you can see this one almost, and this one you can't see at all. Like you make sure you've got that set right, because certain parts of the game might be important for shadows and what you can see.
And I love that. Actually, I love the picture. I think that music would benefit from that a lot too. I think different streaming platforms kind of have that.
It's not just the video card when it comes to getting that perfect lighting. It's a combination of the video card and your monitor. Rick also upgraded his monitor over Christmas, so like he's got the most beautiful lighting and the perfect blend where like nothing is so dark that you can't see it, but not light, not washed out when it does have light, so it looks very natural.
Yeah, and the ray tracing.
He's got a new monitor, and it's like 32 inches curved one. I never thought I'd like the curved one, but it's actually pretty sweet because I like.
Yeah, that's what he did. He got 2 curved ones and made a nice little egg one for himself.
Hell yeah! The more real estate, the better.
Indeed.
Although he still plays the games on a single screen. I
guess he can't play Grand Theft Auto with 2 screens.
Yeah, he prefers to deal with the single screen, because when you got 2 like that and you're trying to move your mouse all the way across, like
it's a lot of radius,
50 inches worth.
It's a large radius.
Facts.
It looks.
The curved screen can be good with Grand Theft Auto and gaming too. The curved screen can be good for gaming. I haven't played any games on mine yet, but I know it's good to play Grand Theft Auto, be able to drive left and right, or any racing game.
I'd love to have that for the driving games and a good
Gran Turismo
force feedback steering wheel.
Yeah, my friend has Gran Turismo with a really nice steering wheel and the clutch and all that.
You have to.
That shit's fun, man.
You have to. At that point, yeah. I feel like we first saw that in the early 2000s for sure. I used to have one of those gaming chairs when I was like a kid.
Yeah,
7. Yeah, like the rock back and forth kind of chair.
Yeah,
right. And it had the whole setup that you could install that.
But cup holder and everything.
Yeah, but but now I see a competitive market for people who are in the racing games who drive them so well because they have like almost like
you gotta have it like a real car.
Yeah, like like you ever go to the arcade and you have like that, you're in a booth and you shoot the gun, right? Reload,
yeah,
Dead Alive, whatever they play,
Duck Hunt and shit like that. Yeah, Dead Alive. This game is sick too.
So it's like that, but it's like that, but within your own confines. They're pretty expensive. They're not cheap yet, guys. Like it's not no DX racers, but they're expensive. But
they're fucking sick. Just like driving a car.
And GTA 6, that looks really good.
Shit, playing the new GTA when that comes out, I'm gonna get a console just for that game.
It looks really good.
Like they put in so many years on it.
I'm not a big GTA fan. I won't lie. I played San Andreas last day.
If it has the same impact that GTA 5 had,
it has bigger.
It's going to be a game changer because GTA 5 was a game changer when it came to.
And that was 2013. Skyrim was 2011. I mean, we're talking but people still play that game, which is crazy.
Yeah, people still say Skyrim to this day
because the AI mods came in recently.
Groundbreaking games tend to take like a decade to get old.
Yeah, it's been over a decade now.
And some of them,
I think of Metal Gear Solid. If you're PlayStation, you played Metal Gear Solid for years and years and years. Even just MGS4, you could play that game for 10 years and it still keep up with all the current year's graphics. By 10 years, it's out. Like by the 10-year mark when it was out,
it's worth the wait.
So good. You could play that game for 10 years. And
Fallout, they're same
Fallout
kind of same thing. BioShock when that was a thing, not anymore.
BioShock was cool.
But I'm waiting for World of Warcraft to have a new one.
Sweet. Those games were sick.
Well, I do think this year is going to be a groundbreaking year for gaming. I think VR is ready. This year we'll finally start to see that take off.
That level of capability.
I think because the AI compatibility. We've had AI since 2006. I mean, honest to God, we've had AI, NPCs.
Yeah, there's nothing brand new.
But it's not new, but the way how smart it is now is just very compelling to be its own entity alone and
bring back the sex bots.
Yeah, give it the fucking robot.
It's unique. It's
crazy.
I've gone down that rabbit hole, Ange.
For all you watching,
thank you, Band Lab.
Yeah, for all you watching, AI, it has this weird misnomer, the way it makes it seem, or in your news feed. It is powerful, it is, but it's still auto-generative AI. It's not in that next gen.
It's not creating yet without being given input.
Yes, it's not there yet.
You have to give it input. You have to tinker with it.
And it's not super AI. It's there's an argument to be made where when it comes AGI becomes artificial generative intelligence, then it goes to artificial super intelligence. There's an argument where when it hit AGI, then we hit that next level too simultaneously because it'll teach itself and it will. But we are in artificial generative AI. We're not in AGI yet. It's not there yet.
I think in the last couple of years, as we've seen AI really get developed and run,
it's so prompt-based. But
there's a lot of promises. There's a lot of misconceptions that it's this or it's gonna solve all of this. And
bring back the sex bots.
They better have AI.
It is great. It is wonderful, but it's not, I don't think, capable enough to figure out medical science. Because if you give it bad information, it'll tell itself bad information, and then it makes bad information.
I think
it makes falsified stuff.
Garbage in, garbage out, just like an accounting system.
I think in the medical world is where they're developing it the most useful.
I agree.
Where it's moving the fastest, and you're really seeing some of those promises of what it can do.
Yeah,
it's with the medical world. The gaming world is a close second, but it's in those the research and development. With how can we make this useful for real world applications? That's where you're going to see it get developed.
I think medical is great if it is fed the right information.
I still like the idea of self-driving cars.
Yeah, we have that kind of. If we were in a better 7G whatever world, we would have everything respond to itself. But the problem with self-driving cars is that we have an old 1994 Buick. Well, that thing might not want to compare well with a smart car, right? It wouldn't be able to read it, so it can't tell the distance. Now, there are ways to circumvent that, whether it be cameras, whether it be other technologies around it.
Drones are going to make a self-driving car cool. I don't want to sit in a self-driving car. I don't think I can be comfortable leaving the steering wheel and feeling safe.
Yeah.
But as drones develop, as you start to see drones that deliver people across the city in New York,
that's fucking cool.
That's going to be where AI,
Amazon
self-driving is going to matter.
Guys, Amazon next 2 years will pretty much be autonomous with drones. I mean, that's the truth. They're pushing for that. I mean, that's the truth. Also, by the next 3 years, the woolly mammoth comes back. How cool is that? How cool is that? They've sequenced the genome. They've already impregnated fucking elephants or close to the actual genome. It's amazing to see that the woolly mammoth will come back and be bred through thoroughly to a point where it used to be.
Well, was it you or Jason that said they're bringing back the dodo bird? Bring back the dodo.
Yeah. They're working on that. But the only issue is when you reintroduce this animal into an environment where it used to have natural predators or food source, and now it doesn't because they've adapted. How do we now deal with that? I mean, 40,000 years, I think, or no, 4,000 years, I'm sorry, was when the woolly mammoth went extinct. 40,000 years was Neanderthal, Cro-Magnon after that. So.
Well, we learned a lot more about how what we do to the environment doesn't help. Like some of those animals that are extinct,
because of us.
It wasn't because of the environment,
right? It was because of
what we did to the environment.
Yeah, I don't think that we did it to the woolly mammoths because back 4,000 years ago,
that
we
was
were kind of primitive, but dodo bird for sure. By the late 1600s, we killed them off. They were done. They were done. They were eradicated for sure.
No,
I mean, these things had no natural predators.
Their eggs were tasty.
That, and also we brought humans, disease, rats, cats, and dogs into their environment, and they didn't bat an eye to us. They were, oh, I don't know you. I also have no natural predators, so hi, what's up? Dead. Like, you know what I mean? They had nothing that was actually attacking them or competing against them. They didn't. They lived in a nearly utopia until we came, and then they
that lends to the whole survival of the fittest mentality. They never had a reason to be fit.
They didn't need to fight. They didn't need to bite. They had nothing for it.
So they were basically open targets for extinction.
Yeah, they had a paradise. I mean, they lived on an island that had the fruits and the foods and the nuts and the berries and the things they need.
Food that grows on trees.
You know, they didn't need, and they had nothing that was going to compete against them. I mean, they were flightless birds for a reason. I mean, and their closest ancestor is a fucking pelican or a pigeon. I'm sorry, a pigeon, which is wild, which has wings. I mean, it's funny when you see how sequencing of genes works. It's really unique.
Well, maybe after they bring in the sex,
trumpet. I can't believe it.
Yeah, after they bring in the sex robots, they'll bring in the dodo robots.
Yeah, 4 fucking dodo birds, man. 4 things.
And maybe they'll be able to fly.
They did bring back the Tasmanian tiger. The dog. Yeah, they did recently. It was a new thing. They've also in the 80s
genetically modified like eggs or something.
Yeah, they found an extinct version of it. I don't know. It still exists. They also brought back a 1980s tree frog that was in the Amazon. They brought that back too. Fully, that's back in the habitat now. So it's unique. It's really cool. I love this kind of stuff. So it's my thing.
It's interesting because it's like they're not even real animals though. They're like genetically modified creations of man. I don't know. It's different. It's weird. Think about it.
We're
next
playing.
You're gonna have genetically modified humans. You know, that's what's next.
If we're bringing back extinct species, we are starting to play God.
A little bit.
Tomorrow's woolly mammoth won't be the same as yesterday's.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's crazy.
But hopefully it won't be like Jurassic Park.
Yeah, let's hope we're not iRobot.
Well, when they started saying AI, I was thinking,
yeah, I know
Terminator's coming. So now they're saying they're going to bring back the woolly mammoth, and I guess Jurassic Park's right behind.
That's exactly the headline, though, Tony. It was a Jurassic Park kind of revival, and it's scheduled for 2028. They've been pushing it back. It was 2026, like say 5 years ago. They've been pushing it back, but 2028 apparently is the current date. We'll see. I mean, they have to breed them several times, you know, with I think the closest relative is either the Asian or the African elephant. Probably the Asian would make more sense, but who knows, right? With hell, if the dodo bird's closest relative is a pigeon, I don't really know. So it's all bets are off, but but it's funny. You can sequence a gene, you can find the close relative, and then you can go from there. You have to breed, find the thing you want, and then that's your That's right.
What do they do with all
and-
the misbreeds that are like all fucked off?
Dolly the sheep.
they've come to understand the gene code, like they've mapped it, but I think they still need to factor in mutation and things that happen genetically that
you wouldn't expect.
They're not factoring in
Mutation, illness, life expectancy,
illness could be spread.
environmental stress, environmental damage when you're now introducing this thing back into it.
Or the
and
impact
it's now
to the ecosystem,
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of layers to it. I think I would assume they know all these things. I mean, they definitely do. I think it's a slow burn, but we don't know until we know, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't learn until until we go and seek, and eventually we learn. Then we know.
That's how we learn, huh? Find out, and you find out how you find out.
Yep. And speaking of learning, I got my keyboard fired up.
Hey.
And I've got a couple of new plugins. We looked at the Ample guitar plugins a couple months back, and I've got a couple of them loaded because I set up another controller just so I could play some guitar.
Hell yeah!
With my top controller, while I've got a piano below it, and it's a nice little setup.
Oh,
I'm gonna switch over to that. Okay, can you hear me over here?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I've got this keyboard with right now I have the Ample guitar, the 12 string, but I'm gonna switch over to the Strummer because this one is really fun. Has a lot of different types of strums and arpeggiating that
this was the pattern I was talking about earlier. This is the pattern that reminds me so much of what it was. I forget.
And it makes it so fun to just experiment with different progressions, which is what we were playing around with last week. Like, give me some notes, give me a progression. Like Glenn's like 1, 4, 5, or what did you say? 2, the 2, 5, 1.
You're muted, Glenn. Couldn't hear you.
We're probably going to be in C most of the time here.
Usually, though, for the 2-5-1, you're starting with a minor 2. So you'd start with a minor. That way, it's all white notes, and then the 5.
yeah, the organ works nice with that kind of.
It does. Yeah, that's actually great.
Well,
Bum,
yeah,
bum, bum,
I was
bum.
watching that Bob Dylan movie, A Complete Unknown. I watched it the other night, and man, it got me thinking of all sorts of folk rock, the Dylan style and the organ.
That's one of the things. It's trying to simplify things down to just kind of the essence. It doesn't have to get fancy. It doesn't have to be big, stretches, big runs, big fancy chords. Just get the core of the idea, the nugget, the simplified version out, and then you can always dress it up later if you want to. But get the main thing together.
Yeah, find your root note. Start there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Watching how he wrote "How Does It Feel," and in the movie, the guy who thought he was going to be the guitarist, showed up at the studio, and Bob was like, well, we already got a guitarist and he's really good, so we don't need you. And he's like, but I play keys. So he snuck in the back of the studio and found the organ, and he's like sitting there like trying to find the power button, and the bassist is like, boop, here you go. And Bob starts playing the song, and he comes in with that organ, and it made the song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is such a good combination.
So
again, it's got to be
it.
tasty. That's got to be just the right amount, though.
How's the film? I want to see it so bad.
Oh, it's a fantastic movie. It really turned me into a Bob Dylan fan.
Really?
I only knew a couple of songs. I appreciated him for like his word writing and the folk. But after watching it, I was like, this is really inspirational for songwriting. He is a legend. It's about time that they gave him the justice that he deserves.
Indeed.
And some of these different strums like remind me of his style.
Sure.
So how was My Town, Johnny? Because that was filmed in my town, so.
Oh, that's what they were shooting in your town?
Yeah, there's that movie. Yeah, so all those like cool like 1700s, 1800s houses and stuff on the bike and stuff was on the bike. I didn't see it, but they shot that in my town. So.
Oh man, you should have got in there. You would have been a natural.
I was trying to. Yeah, they closed off the street for like 2 weeks. It was all on Facebook and stuff like a year and a half ago before it even came out. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, well, and it took them 4 years. They started shooting in 2020, but COVID hit, and then the writer's strike. So like the poor actor was like getting into the role in 2020, and he was like ready to go, and then 3 years went by before. So he said, shit, gave me 3 years to go actually learn everything about him.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Yeah. I don't know if the whole film was shot there. I know that part of it was like I know him on his motorcycle for sure, and like the background doo-woppy kind of stuff was all my town, all of it. So Cape May County. So that was cool. But
it's a nice spot.
Yeah, it's where I'm from. That's where I live. Well, Wildwood, but yeah.
See, this is a very Bob Dylan kind of.
This is, yeah.
No, sing like Bob Dylan.
Listen, you're coming. You took to me a clown. I see, oh, that's pointing up. I don't know what's about to rupture. I take it as it is. It's a clandestine, cacophonous kind of essence of the being. A sense of self, I say to you in my lighthouse. I'm standing tall. When the preacher falls and the drawers come down, I found my clown in
Cold
myself. Yeah, let's go for like really obscure. No. He's more diamond and day. He's more like that, but I didn't want to fully embrace him because I can't do that. But
Well, and he did actually have some songs where he did sing a little more without the like drawl, but it's the drawl that actually made him famous.
It is the drawl. It's like very kind of drunk and intoxicating. You know, it is that. I think. I mean, it's
the actor they got,
the slurring the words.
He really studied how to sing and speak like him. You barely, you barely see his lips move. Like as he's talking,
that was Dylan.
He kept his top lip very still every time he talked, and that's how Dylan talked.
I mean, Dylan sounds like it's 5 a.m. He's at a freaking coffee bar and he's just really drunk on coffee. You know?
Yep.
It's like, but everyone just claps like this. You know, it's like a beatnik shit. You know. Zulano. Well, I took the fall, fell in love when Angified came on. I heard pigeons chirp to the dodo bird. The woolly mammoth came. Randy killed me, bro.
Oh, totally Randy Newman. Jason called it.
He did. It's actually, he did. He just nailed me. I'm pissed. Lampoon on the cross, here I am. A man coming clean again. Best friends, alright. I said, crony to anyone, I call a friend. Where have you been? Distant land. Bridging the gaps between. But I feel so stuck in my ways with my friends in the past several days, and now we see a smoky haze of all different ways, cause we're all intoxicated. That's my life, if not to be so manipulated. Persistence. I want to leave on a weird word.
Manipulated. I like how you tried to get it in there.
I tried. Yeah, manipulate. Yeah, I tried. Manipulate.
I tried to manipulate the word in.
I tried to manipulated the word in. Manipulated. Manipulation. Not even a word. Allocation. Ooh. With the strings though, dude. I made a bed. Sometimes I speak like I'm on the peak of my lip, not gonna meet or reach my nose. It only seems to want to stay sterile down to my toes. But how can I talk about anything less than those that know? Unless you know. Yeah, you said you already knows. Nobody knows. Why do I sound like I'm dribbling rocks or marbles in my mouth? I don't know, better go down south where I can have a slower cadence. A better kind of range and feel so vindicated. Like
and nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
I just fell short in the snow.
You fell short in the snow.
I feel like I'm a rolling stone.
He's a rolling stone.
But if I had some cheese, I'd go
and get Angified nose. Only on Facebook, though.
Only on Facebook, though. Never use social media, only use posters.
Oh, only on Facebook, yo.
I'm a diplomat, an aristocrat, a real cool cat, and I'm not, well, black, but still, here we are. Civil rights, after all. That's what he did. Bob Dylan did do civil rights. So, yeah. And then Weird Al parodied me on the screen. He said, I'm in a regal, a German am I, too hot to toot. How do you drive or jive? Beatnik style.
I was a hippie once, laying on the beaches of Florida. And I went ahead and smoked a lot of big ganja.
Reefer. Yeah.
The palm trees swayed back and forth as I got a tan.
And took in the lands. My new Republican.
He's rhyming like Dr. Seuss on a Friday.
Footloose.
But then he remembered it was a Thursday.
Really, it's May Day.
Heyday.
This is my heyday.
Heyday.
Let's not
It's
get
talking IT.
My wife yelled at me, said, please do not speak so loud. Little baby trying to sleep. You making pitter patters bigger than the dang mouse in the house. Sorry. Can a mouse get a cookie?
I put on headphones and I play the quiet game. Don't wake the baby, it'll be a dash shame. Tell Maria you love her and she's good in bed, and that your titty, you know,
It's great when I get head hurt.
Oh, that works.
Yeah, you went there, not me.
Well, I know. I was thinking about how you get second fed. I mean,
Oh, second fed
Or
after
sucking
little
pet.
Cole.
yeah, Cole gets it first. Cole and I were playing around just for you guys, so because I know you guys
only on
behind the
Talking Shit
scenes
TV.
didn't see this. But Cole and I had gone ahead and made a milk eating titty song ourselves.
Milk eating titty song.
Hey, we had a titty milk song last night.
We
so
did, we
that's
did.
fitting.
Better than Cisco and his thong song. Ooh, bars.
It was catchy,
Good.
not fleshy.
Okay, let's try folk rock.
A little retchy, maybe. What's this topic?
Talking IT. When you're talking about, spread it on some bread, like peanut butter or that freaking jam that's red. I need to lay it out, lay it with a bread or two. I wanna bite it, hope you like my freaking Skippy is smooth. Your turn.
Okay. You said it was about talking right? IT? Got it.
Yeah. Itinerary.
Tony plays piano and likes to talk tech. Glenn comes in and he's got the best voice yet. You go ahead and listen as they spin around the videos and teach you things that you may not
Oh,
really
she got
know.
the Dylan down.
Yeah, I had to pull the Dylan in there, right?
Yeah, don't rhyme it. And it was something different.
They all say she's Joan Bias.
Oh yeah? I don't think I've reached that highness as of yet.
Yeah, but you're the coolest.
When her bias comes from the bayou, you say a sucker punch to your chin or two. I'll take those. I'll take my friends though. I'll bring them on, put them on a pedestal as well.
We share the love on Talking Shy Tea. Yeah, Angified presents on Monday and Friday.
Not MTV.
You know, no, Ange TV.
And TV. Yeah.
Now you screwed me up, Cole.
Sorry.
I was on a roll.
On the road like butter, and she's slipping on by. Watch her melt, watch her glide, watch her beat transcend to the sky. You can say to me that I might be a lazy man, but no.
And Cole likes peanut butter and jelly on two sliced white bread. He likes to eat them with his teeth and his head. Straighten down the grape and then some strawberry. Yeah, peanut butter goes good without it being hairy.
Don't need to rhyme the last phrase. Only on the blaze of the donut, I come around and I chase the track and I race. Past tense, more like the past tense, not like J.D. Vance, but Mike Pence.
That's gonna be a tough one to follow.
There's a stretch, dude.
Because I don't talk politics. Why even bother? You know, it's all over the news, and who gives a shit? What's gonna happen? We don't know just quite yet.
Everyone talks
gives
a
on
shit?
this side.
S.I.T.
Everyone talks on that
gives
side.
a shit?
S.I.T.
Who gives a shit?
Gives a shit?
On talking
I do.
IT. We're all talking Sean, Glenn, and Tony's show. Cole and I took it over, and we're on quite a roll. Don't mind us. We just need to get it out. Because it's Thursday night and we're talking shit about.
Oh, the only time she say the word is when she's singing in a verse.
That's the folk talking shit.
Yeah.
Peanut butter and jelly and not hairy ones.
Dude, dude, but how funny is PB&J the foundation of what actually had to be? Like this is like just start with PB&J, guys. That's your new rap. That's your new rap starting point. From there, the sky's the limit, guys.
And Marshmallow Fluff's got to stay right out of it.
Oh, and Nutella.
Dude, have you guys seen the shit about the fog that's been everywhere?
Oh yeah.
That shit is creepy.
Yeah, it's been disproven, but yeah, I see it.
I don't know, bro. I don't even believe the moon landing was real. I'm a lot of conspiracies, and this one seems
talk your IT.
I'm not convinced the moon is real.
That's IT, bro, because they made it in a Hollywood basement.
Yo.
5K cameras, I can see.
That's IT is actually kind of sick. Like that's cap. That's IT. You just made a whole new phrase.
He's the
And that's no cap.
Bro, that's IT. Like that's IT kind of sounds like that. You just made a whole new thing, dude. That was dope. I like that. All right, it's Lewis's turn. Get it, bro.
You ready, Lou? Your turn. You're up.
I don't even know what song we're singing right now.
Just kill it.
Whatever you want it to be. It's
F.
freestyle.
Timing's got different too.
I'm going in.
Spot.
All right. There's a fog over LA, and it's gonna get you sick as a dog over LA. There's a fog in London and Mozambique, in New York City and Seattle and Greece. There's a fog, it's gonna kill us all. And you're up.
We're gonna die from the fog. We're gonna die in the fog.
In the fog.
We're gonna die in the fog. All over the world.
Everywhere.
And it's coming down
Coming down
in our
on
area.
you.
Now area, this fog is crazy. I feel amazed.
Wow. Fog is over LA, and the fog is over the UK. It's fogged up in the whole day, and in the night it's a replay of the day. So breathe it into your nostrils. Don't listen to those apostles. There's a fog over LA.
Nice little time waste action. There's a fog in LA coming to get you. It's a haze.
Coming to get you. Okay, coming to get you. That's the title of that one.
I love how we're cataloging these now.
All right, I feel foggy.
Journal entry number 1268.
So leap. I mean, you said foggy, not froggy. My bad.
Andy's always ready to fight. Stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready, huh?
Stay ready, you gotta get ready. All right, bars. We're just staying in the A and E or A and F, or
Yeah, I'm pretty much sticking around C.
okay. I'll go first. Well, everyone's looking at me. They're saying, Kobe, can you be pleased on the screen? No, I can't. I don't know why. I talk about fog, haze, and lots of those guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so wild. That's how I am. I'm like a gender fluid stand. Okay though, whatever you do, bro, be yourself. Don't let yourself go. Don't be anything less than you, bro. So if you see a fog, if you see a hog, if you see a man, if you see a log, I hope you love it. Cause it might be time for you to take the red pill and go log in to the matrix where you been. I'm here now, look at me. Well then, okay, yeah, fun times in my haze, baby girl. I'm so tapped in. 5D.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, let's go. I can't. That's not me.
It was February 14th, 1988. Valentine's Day was my best date yet. She held my hand and stared in my eyes, and there was a fire of love and desire. I was gonna be the very best partner in crime. Gonna be the very best partner in time. All my life I've waited for that day. All my life I've waited to cry in the rain. All my life I've waited to share that spotlight. On February 14th, 1988, I felt my heart still alive. Love, love on Valentine's Day. I don't know, I sang it from a male perspective instead of female. That's part of my problem with writing. Try not to write too personal.
On Valentine's Day. Okay, that's that one.
On Valentine's Day.
On Valentine's Day.
Different grooves happening with that arpeggiator. Very cool.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you, Glenn. That was a hard to follow groove. That was.
This has hundreds of different
Difficult.
strums and arpeggiations, and you
We
can
heard
even
that.
program your own.
It was like 5, then 4, then 6. Oh, oh, well, that was dope. Huh.
Come on, a Valentine's song. And we're coming into February here. We're leaving January. Let's get some love flowing.
Hey, we're not leaving January yet. I just get to turn 33 first, then we'll leave January.
I hear that. Yeah,
I
Louis.
spent $400 on my wife's ring. I'm coming in soon. Hope you know that when my wife sings a new tune for Valentine's Day, I might be a fool in love, but at least I'm not. Hey, I'm in love with not a stripper, but a real giver, a real gripper. Someone who has my freaking chest. I'm saying, please give her a better point to my whole narrative. This girl's imperative. Got a kid and all. Time to tie them knots and solve. So here we go with my resolve. The end. Facts. That's it.
Go ahead, Louie.
Let me get in now. Let me pick it up the torch and down. First down, fourth down, and touchdown. Yeah, you know it's already going down. Already not letting them down. We ain't no clown in this town. We ain't no clowns round yonder. We ain't even got to ponder.
Special day. Spread that love all around the way.
Every way.
Oh,
you know,
share the love.
Share the love is the best part about friends. About friends. I remember going out to dinner one year. I remember passing those drinks around with friends and beer. I remember all the nights dancing and having a grand old time with my friends. That special day spreads that love around. On Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
I would have changed their tone.
It's
too,
the best day.
All right, Cole, you're back up.
The 25th, I cannot miss. I will not say, I will not place. I will only pray to be the day where I can say yes, okay. And then we have a whole new commitment, a whole new kind of thing where I'm so smitten, I'm so intermittent in my own new love factor. Is a real factor, a real thing that I must say I can't contract from. I must only comprehend and then be the better man to say amen when I do. And I take them vows, and I take that girl, and I take it proud. I'm gonna do it right then and there, and I'm gonna say it loud and proud. Here we are, amen, we're together. Whatever the weather.
Together, always better than separate, harder than leather to stay together. But you gotta stay together forever. It's
Forever.
Right.
Am I up?
I think you're up.
Your words melted my heart faster than a snowman on that sunny day. And you tore me up like an old love letter and threw me away. But there's no one like you, baby, and I'm hungry for your love. There's no one like you, baby. You're holding all my love, baby blue. Blue, I'm baby blue. Oh, blue, baby blue, over you. Tonight,
when I see my baby blue, I start to sing this old tune. Now I'm getting thrown off of the tune just by you.
Oh, just by you.
Just by you.
Just by you. That's the name of this one.
Just by you. My heart is taken just by you. Everything it goes up just by you. By you. By you.
But not down by the bayou, but by you. In the past tense forward like now. I sound just like a clown. With my southern accent, that's wild. Sorry.
Oh, just by you, but the bayou by the water.
Yeah.
It's just by you, but you're standing
I'm telling
by
Bo.
the water. Oh, that is a Bo song if I ever wrote one.
Love it.
Just by you just came out today, guys. FYI.
For you, Bo
Bring
music.
that. Yeah, harmonica is perfect for this song. Perfect for this song.
It's always a good time for harmonica, I learned.
Just by you, by the bayou.
Someone up to my house. Okay.
Tony got
Grab my
super
lanyard,
stoked. He's like, I got this one, dude. This is it. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Tony's all over that shit.
Yeah.
Why is my hash pin not working? I don't fucking understand. It's charged.
That's the vibe. It's the vibe.
Oh, he's hitting some of those minor chords.
Yeah.
D minor. Why the fuck is in my head, though? Let's see what I have.
It was a Thursday night. It's cold outside.
God damn right.
11 degrees. I'm glad I'm inside.
Hell
tonight.
yeah.
The wind stayed down, but they're coming east. I have no idea how to sleep. This insomnia is driving me mad. I wish I was sleeping tonight. Wish I can have a name like bears in the windows. Bye, Cole. Take the lead.
What am I gonna do in my own life? I only see my stride, and I feel like I'm wrong. Now, right? I said, what am I gonna do in my life? For your voice and all, I cannot sing 'cause I feel like I've got no monitors.
I can't even see it. No.
Get away, my man. Maybe sleeping.
Because my eyes have been made blind. My eyes
I hate playing it. It's so hard, but it's fine.
I wish I had another day to tell you how I feel. I wish I had another day on this great design.
It's just F major and then freaking C.
I wish I
this
had
a lot.
the
It's perfect.
time to tell you goodbye.
Stop, Tommy.
I wish I had the time created
Oh, change it.
in this
Okay.
great divine. Tommy's in the house.
Yes. I wish I had the time. There you go.
Oh, wish I had the time. Okay, Tommy called this one.
But I got
Actually, I called it.
nothing but moments that Angified presents. I wish I had the time. Oh, Lord. But all I have are these grains of sand that keep falling through the cracks in my hands. It's like,
Quicksand. I can't stand the American bandstand. Feel so lost in a whole new trance, but I felt like I was in a whole new pair of pants. My genealogy, how can I ever see the whole in between and put my chemicals at the B23 in me, but I'm not so.
but guess what? The alchemy comes back and says that we're all one family. So really, if you see, we can all trace our ancestry back to one mother. Because women run this world and I know.
At least he's speaking
I
truth, you
know.
know.
Hey,
Just want to have fun.
Hey,
Just want to have a
Devin.
gun. Everybody's off on a run. Took them out like big fun. Everything over when the sun goes down, and I am the one that's holding the bag.
Ready?
Right.
Men are kings, men are queens. That's a fact between you and me. And women are kings, and men are queens. You better get right and sequence your genes.
Your DNA strands twist and twirl. They made me from being able to squirm on the ground to stand in this fucking world. I mean, the gravity pulls me down, so I grow taller. I get more oxygen in my lungs, and I grow a little bit smaller in my mind when I realize that I am just stardust condensed into nothing but fuck up. But this doing good now.
And love lust.
We're fuck ups, fuck ups, fuck ups.
Fuck ups.
Yeah, we're fuck
Where's
ups,
the fuck
fuck
ups?
ups,
Fuck ups.
fuck ups.
Fuck ups.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
kick up
just a
some
matter
dirt.
of time that we'll fuck up.
Yo, I got a job, man.
Great old fuck ups,
Congratulations.
fuck ups. Oh, fuck ups. Sorry.
The fuck
I
up
was
got a
talking
job.
IT. Yeah, Tommy,
Ooh.
congrats.
Oh, we're doing a show, huh?
We're
Yeah.
alive
Yeah.
right now on
We're
Talking Shy Tea.
And we're just singing away.
What? And you know,
I
Tommy,
loved
it
it.
was
I
really
showed up, y'all was
funny.
singing. I thought it was just a regular, like this what we do when we hang out. So I thought you guys were just like chilling, right?
It's a
what
pajama
about-
Tommy,
jammy
I've got
jam.
to tell you, we have to share this video with Mayvi because Mayvi has known you since he was 7 years old, approximately,
Yeah.
and has never yet to hear you sing. So you've just been
He
caught on
has.
Angified
He's
Prisons.
dumb if he says it, dude. Because I used to sing it back in the day. So he's heard me sing. He just don't remember it because I haven't sing recently for him. But I'm pretty sure one of those nights hanging out with him, I started singing. Nah, man. Yeah, I got a new job, so I'm sorry I missed Wednesday. It all came across real quick. It's a great job. Me and Kat have a place to live because of it. We have some more family. We're gonna be able to do more events out there and help the community. Like we got I got a cool little gig going for us, man. So it's a little transitional phase, but then we're gonna be on point. So
That's what's up. Hell yeah! Congrats.
That's right.
That's awesome.
well, thank y'all.
Heck yeah! Moving
I'm
on
working at the
up.
smoke shop now.
2025.
The year we all thrive. 2025. 2024 is just out that door, kick it to the past, and it's the last time that we ever gasp for air. I mean, now we're gonna be lungs full, just roaring off the top of our lungs, letting them know that we are the ones who have something to say to all the younger ones who are growing up. And even though we fucked up yesterday, tomorrow's the future.
We're gonna write it the way like producers.
Hey, who is this guy? I don't know this.
Dave.
iPad, who are you?
I'm Louis.
What's good, bro?
Louis Summerfield. What's up, fam?
What's good, man? Hey, I'm Thomas Open Minds, bro. It's good to meet you, man.
Good to meet you, bro. Respect.
Hey, I like that. I didn't know what was going on. I just kind of came in singing, and I seen you busting with the freestyle too, and I'm like, hey, yeah. I'm like, yo, who's this guy? I like this guy. Who's this guy?
I like yours too. Your shit's dope.
Bet.
Are you on the East Coast too?
Hmm?
Are you also on the East Coast like all of them?
Nah, I'm up in BC, British Columbia, Canada.
cool.
I grew up down in South Florida, and now I live up in BC, surrounded by mountains and good people, man. Like,
Fucking dope. I'm in the mountains too, but not there. I'm in
Think of
Colorado.
that. We're East Coasters, guys.
yeah, you guys are all East Coasters.
Almost everybody.
Hey, what time is it for y'all? Fucking, it's only 8:30 here.
11:29.
Hey, it's only 8:29 here. I got all night. I got off tomorrow.
9:30 here.
I got off tomorrow. I have to work tomorrow.
Yeah,
Dude, I got this job and then had to work 4 days in a row,
Hey.
10-hour shifts. But Kat was there, so.
Hey, Glenn and Tony, I legitimately think this has been a talking
Who we got?
IT episode over talking IT.
Do we have more people? Oh, okay.
Didn't do it
Glenn, I didn't even know Glenn was in here. I didn't even know what's going on here. Hey, I'm sorry for showing up, guys. I just
No,
missed you
you're
guys. I've been so busy
good.
all this week. I just wanted to pop in and say
Welcome.
hi,
This
bust
is
some
home.
freestyles, and
Don't say
yeah.
don't you dare.
Right?
What? Ew.
This is home.
No,
Don't
no.
make Cole
No.
feel icky.
Right?
Yeah. First off, we touched. Tony actually took the lead and touched base highly on a lot of things. Then we talked tech. We talked a lot of things, and then we just had this little freestyle thing. And Glenn was playing
I'm
the
a
keys.
tech
It
guy.
was dope.
I'm a
Yeah,
tier
it was
11
with
technical
Tony. It was
support
perfect.
analyst. I'm tier
Word.
11.
Yeah.
It's kind of I think I would say the word evolved, not devolved. It evolved into this much
It
more
evolved
positive,
into this
really fun
beautiful,
experience.
Well,
positive,
actually, it actually started this way
energetic,
before we started.
It did.
right?
Copacetic,
Chilling, eating
magnetic.
crackers, bro. What do you budget on over there?
Pop Tarts,
Cause I know
bro.
what.
Cinnamon Pop Tarts.
Pop
Oh,
Tarts.
that was cinnamon pop.
Classic.
Hey, yo, who is this guy? Hey, where'd you
Cold,
find this
bro.
gued guy, bro? I like this
Hey,
guy.
share the
Cinnamon
love.
Leave the show
Share
and
the
go ride in the cold as
love.
fuck. It was horrible.
He said
Yeah,
cinnamon
yeah.
Pop Tarts.
Yeah,
Mine, I
right?
got a
Like
T2.
fucking hey,
That's
dude. I love you,
a
bro.
throwback.
Well,
of
he got
throwback
a
of
suit
throwback.
on, bro. He
He
rocking a
does.
suitie and cinnamon pop tarts. Who the fuck is it? I love this dude, bro. What's
Gucci, baby,
up?
what's popping?
Chilling, dog. Chilling. Not
With the chain,
chilling as comfy as you, man. You out there with some is that
I'm in the mountains
Arizona
just
green
same
tea
as
I
you,
see
bro.
too?
I
Yeah,
got
is
on a
that some
budget, bro,
Arizona?
and they didn't raise their. Everybody Coke raised their price to $3 a bottle.
Okay.
But Arizona stayed fresh at $1. They didn't change their price. I did the same thing with my tax bills. I'm like, fuck it, keep the price the same because people are struggling, and that's what Arizona
Right?
Iced Tea did. I always fuck with them. They're so good.
Yeah, 99 cents, dude.
To this
All day,
day.
every day. Printed on the can. So
Only
then
it is.
so gas stations can't charge more.
Right.
They did that
That's legit,
deliberately, bro.
Yeah,
Most
they're
they'll
cool.
do it without the price so they can charge. Nah, they printed that shit on the can, dude. 99 cents, dude. Arizona been there since
Can't jack up the price.
yeah, since I was 6 years old. I remember the first time I sipped me some Arizona green tea. And I'm
Probably
what, like
those
20
Dolby.
now? So that's like
90s.
14 years that thing's been going.
Hell yeah.
Man said he's 20. Wow.
Yeah,
Tom is crazy.
14 years these guys been going. So.
Yeah, he said he meant 20, 24, 28 years. What he meant, but it's cool. I'll give him the
Hey,
pass.
don't be
You all
going mad,
got
bro.
an idea of
There was
what
no
we do
addition. There was
behind
no
the
plus
scenes on
signs in that
Angified
fucking
Presents.
equation, bro. There was no plus signs in that equation.
Hey man,
And Glenn's
Hey,
like, I'm
you're
just
only
like
as old as you
enjoying.
feel,
I'm just
and that's
sitting back
real
and
IT
watching,
fucking connects, man.
taking it all in.
You're only as old, Glenn. You know it. You're only as old as you feel,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
I agree.
Age is just a number.
Right?
Yeah.
How
Age
old do you
number
feel
to
tonight,
number.
Glenn?
I feel young. I always have. And people usually
There
guess
you
me to be
go.
younger than I am, just partially because I have no hair. So
Yeah.
keep it
Well,
a
I'm
little extra
thinking,
short
I'm
on top.
thinking, like
Glenn's
24 like
46,
me
right?
too, right? Like 24 like me, 24, 26, you know, mid 20s. Yeah, yeah, about that.
I would shoot, if I was be a betting man, I would shoot Glenn for 46. I know you're older than that, but I would shoot you for 46.
Yeah, just don't shoot.
Yeah, 46. Yeah, you're shooting top way over, man. He's only 39. I talked to him the other night. He just says I got an older looking face, but he's only 39, bro. Like, come on now, Cole.
You're in the next
Why you trying
decade,
him at
but
46, bro? Like,
not-
he's 39, dude. Legit, like,
And don't ever call Glenn late for dinner.
That's right.
yeah, you call me
Hey.
anything, just not late for dinner.
Not late for dinner.
Yeah.
I ain't hit.
Man, I fucking miss
It's
y'all.
GQ.
Yo, I see you guys in a minute, dude. I've been busy, man. But I've been doing good things, yo. I got Kat and I like a really solid future building up, a place to live, a good job, and it's the type of job that we can branch out from and do everything we're doing open minds and have a steady spot and like it's cool, man. Like I met my family too. Remember I told you when I moved here, Ange? I said when I moved to this valley, I felt like I was at home.
Yeah.
And I didn't know why. I know why now because I met my. And I never knew why because I hadn't met them yet. I've been here for almost a year.
Okay.
But now that I met my brothers, I was like, oh, that's why I felt like home. Because I've been home, I just haven't met my brothers. And now that, and listen to this though, I knew
Do you
them.
guys look alike?
But it took me like a year to get in to know them.
Do you guys look alike?
Yeah. Our
Well,
hearts,
they're
our
younger
minds,
than
our
he-
soul,
they're
yeah.
younger than him.
Identical.
Oh, so they're not you're not like they don't look like Lamadamas.
I've met them.
No,
They're
all of them
younger
do.
than him, and they
Oh,
have
they all look
fact,
like your
the
younger
usual
brothers?
haircut.
Are they
Yeah,
younger
they all
brothers
look
or
like
older
exact clones of Lamadamas. I got a Lamadamas.
Oh my goodness! So you got lots of pillows.
An
Oh,
armada
whole
of
lots of them,
Llama
dude. I'm gonna
Oh,
be,
heck.
I'm gonna build
You're
my
gonna be
house out of the
rolling in
beard
like
hair.
beard
No,
hair
not
there.
yes,
Yeah.
no longer blankets and pillows. Like I'm building
You're
a
gonna make an
house out of this
igloo.
beard hair. Yeah, an igloo,
Tie-dye color
beard glue.
DMT
You know,
Taurus.
There it is.
You better hope the big bad
We just
wolf
don't
doesn't
have
come and
glue.
blow you down, cause hair. Hair
Dude, this
flies.
is like the new Squishmallow, guys. Okay, forget Squishmallow. We have this whole new Llama-damas, Amadamas, freaking armada of whatever.
Amadamas.
Yeah.
Rock me, Llama Damas.
I know this this amazing poet from the Philippines,
We love you, Llama.
Amadeus,
If you're watching.
who came up with this quantum poetry form. It's more of a visual art piece that has it's like multi-dimensional, geometrically, phonetically color coded, like visual art piece. And he's from the Philippines. He just graduated with his master's in psychology, and he's a young buck, man. He's like, he's just so cool, man. And he comes to our shows, and my wife and I talk to him like almost every day. And here's a message from Amadeus to everyone in the world right now. And this has been working for me because, like I said, I got a new job. I finally found my family here. I got a place to stay. All this cool shit's like happening.
Hell yeah.
On January 25th, 2025, all of the planets will be aligned.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys believe in astrology or anything like that, or manifestation, but like right now is the time to manifest.
I don't disbelieve in astrology.
Yeah,
that's for
well,
sure.
we're 2 weeks away from it still almost, and I've already manifested the perfect life for me and Cap up here, dude. Like I've been here for a year, and in this last 2 weeks,
Well,
like
just
things have
don't
just all
manifest me in
fallen in
any of
place.
y'all's dreams because I don't want any more headaches.
Yeah, no,
You guys,
you're good,
mean.
man. Yeah, I mean, if I do manifest you in a dream,
Give me like a heads up first. Be like, yo, I got
yeah,
some
you know what I
stuff
mean.
going on. I might need
I'll
you.
call you up, get your approval. Be like, hey, can you meet
Mind if I
my
tap
dream
into you
tonight
while
at
you're
night? Yeah,
sleeping?
you're gonna be riding a pink unicorn.
You better have a freaking cup of beer.
I'll have a mug, cause when we all hug each other a little closer in this cold weather, and we realize that we are one another, we're just different bodies of the same mind. This collective consciousness spread throughout time. I am you and you are me. I mean, I'm just picking on some bullshit frequencies.
Same machine as the machine, like the internet looking like the lungs, looking like the tree. Because the same thing is what we be is we. Same thing on the scene, matter of fact, on the stage, because that's the way we be. Fucking crazy, dopest shit. Never gonna stop, copious, knowing this. And we gonna never do nothing but the dopest riffs. So when we play piano or anything that's copious, we gotta take over and let them know who it is.
When they said cacophonous, they said to me, how can I be unstoppable or like an atrocity? Anything left of me was open minds. When I opened up my third eye to see, I can now see true as could be. When I wear it on my fabric like the clothes on me, that's a fact. Look at these stitches. Look at these freaking weaving wounds. These are things that I've been through. I've been entombed. I've come to reason, and I've also been egregious. I've been everything from the past tense to the present being. I am.
I
Hell
am.
yeah, Cole.
Yo, Cole, look, you're my brother and I love you. I tried to reach out the other day because I had some things that I needed to help you get through
Tommy,
with
look
me.
at the shirt he's wearing.
I know. Look how fucking dope that is.
If
Where'd
you
that come
guys
from?
want
Where'd
a
you get
shirt
that
like that, creative melt, everyone.
Creative Melt.com. Oh, let me switch my background to one of the Melt ones. Hold up. Creative Melt.com. My wife said, hey, we're making stuff for the smoke shop too. And the plumber in town. So I met this plumber. I've known him for a while now, but then he asked Kat to make his hoodies with his logo on it. His name's Luigi.
Oh, word.
And he's the local plumber, right? And his name's Luigi.
That's
he almost looks
crazy.
like Big C too. He's got a very big like Big C
Pops in
vibe.
here.
Yeah, he got a very Big C vibe about him, dude. That's why I clicked with him right off rip. So I'm like, oh, you remind me of my homie.
I
Yo,
don't
and his
know if
name's
you know
Luigi, and he's a
Tommy,
plumber,
but-
dog. And I know that Big C be laying some pipe too. So, you know, I'm like,
That sounds so dirty. Damn it, C.
It
hey, I'm
does,
talking about
it does.
plumbers here, man.
And I don't know if you guys
You
know,
didn't tell me
but
you were
Big
laying
C
pipe.
also raps.
Oh, Big C, you can rap? Are
Big
you
C
can you
freestyles and
rap?
raps.
You can
Big
freestyle?
C raps.
Look
Are you
at
crazy?
he's a man of many talents.
Look at
Hidden
that.
underneath his beautiful green hat there.
Melt, baby. Hey, Melt. Create a melt.ca. Get him. Get him that melt drip.
Tommy, I can't hear him. Go ahead, Kristen.
I
Do it
know, but no,
again.
he came in too late. We were trying to do a melt fucking commercial and he popped in too late.
Let him hear that track.
Yeah, run it back, Tone. That shit you were doing just now, man. That had us on some good vibes, man. Good vibes, dog. Run that shit back, Tone.
Well, I guess Big C gets first slot.
Yeah, he gonna set us off, bro. He gonna spurt us off.
Get going.
Yeah.
I got nothing right now.
I got you. For the dawning of the day.
I said I got. I got nothing. Got nowhere to go. Ain't got nothing to show y'all.
To become. I know you want.
Yo, that shit is so sick, dog. Cole, what the fuck? I don't even have one yet, bro. I'm so excited to get my shit. That shit is so sick, dog. Yo, how are the colors on that bitch?
Not a day in time. I've got nothing on my mind.
Right.
I've got nothing to talk about. I've got nothing my
Time.
mind's about. I'm losing every marble in my head, and sometimes I'm blonde instead. But I've got nothing rolling around, nothing but time.
The one who never
Kicking an empty can down an empty road. Looking for a place for my soul to call home. I crawl across these cold ass bones with meat wrapped around called Angified. And all my boys chilling right now like,
give me all your photographs to lead me down your path. Cause even through the cracks, I cherish all the photographs for the dawning of the day. For something I can't have, for what I had to become.
It's like every second breath,
my head.
every third step, every fourth time I think about the fifth man in line, I sit back and just unwind. Because time's just a construct of our own minds. I mean, when you're having fun, that shit just flies by. But when you're in the worst moment of your life, it slows down, and that 1 second will feel like an hour.
Or a lifetime. And then I find I am on the grind, trying harder and harder every day. Like the Carter trying to be the best that ever did it. Matter of fact, they never gonna admit it, but I need to get all the credit they give into all them other debit and credit suckers. I'm like a fucking president in it. Matter of fact, the first felon that did it, and give a shit if they don't want to give me my props and my credit. Because I'm gonna go ahead and swipe and charge their life to the debit. Fuck them. But they are, so it's cool.
That was a good line. Charge my life to a devil was a fire line, actually.
Yeah, that was dope. That, yeah.
Homie got me going.
Big C, man. Fucking A, bro. I told you about the job I got. Hey, dog. Like, yo, I got some shit. I gotta hit you up later, cause I gotta tell you about some shit.
Hey, Tommy, did you know that it's gonna be Louis' birthday soon? He's gonna be 33.
Tuesday, 33. Backwards.
Yeah.
33? Hey, that's one of the best years of your life, dog.
That's
I hope so. I believe it.
I already see it, dude. Hey, no, I already know it. What do you mean you hope so? No, know it. Because I see it, dude. Trust me.
Next Friday, you want to go ahead and make sure you wish him Con Artist a birthday as well.
Oh, we got all types of birthdays coming up.
January 31st, Con Artist. Big shout out there. Happy birthday.
Oh, I got a feature going on January. Yo, we got Deep Thoughts on Open Minds on January 31st. Yo, Con Artists could come through and learn some shit from Deep Thoughts on Open Minds, dog. Like, Deep Thoughts is fucking no joke, bro. I think him and Con would click too, man. Because Deep Thoughts is like the big brother that everyone wished they grew up with. And like for your birthday, a feature, like, yeah, check it out on Open Minds. Yeah, like.
You're lit as fuck.
I'm actually stealing Con Artist for his birthday.
He's getting a birthday. He's getting a birthday interview.
He's getting a birthday interview. Yes, he is.
That's our first.
Tommy, do you
What
see?
time?
You see the drip, bro?
What time?
It's gonna be pre-recorded, so
You got your own hoodie.
yeah.
Oh, I like
You got
that.
your
Oh, yeah,
own-
with the
I'm
coat.
privately taking him in.
Dude, yeah.
Oh,
set?
man.
I will check this out because look,
It's gonna
when we're
be
done with the
awesome. You guys
Open
are gonna
Mind show,
love it.
we're gonna have to come show up afterward. When you're done with the interview, if you still want to party for his birthday, yo, we finna have to
After party.
all meet up.
After party.
Yeah, the after,
I'll
yeah,
fly
the
down
after party to the after party. You know?
Give me a minute,
Paul, you're
guys. I'll
so
be right
cute,
back.
man. I love your haircut, by the way. I know you're covering up with your toque right now. And yes, I said toque because I'm in Canada. They're not beanies up here. They're toques.
Toques.
Yeah, they call them toques.
I heard that before. That's cool.
Yeah. I know. I grew up in South Florida. It's all with beanies or whatever, right? Like, nah, you get to Canada, they're toques.
What do they call it?
And this is, yeah. This is a hand crocheted stitch one from my big sister.
Fucking dope. That thing was warm as fuck, too.
Bro, yeah, and it's like fucking, it's pretty cold out right now.
Yeah, bro, it's been fucking freezing. It's been a negative, hella negative. I had to probably
Yo, the thing is,
Pop-Tarts tonight. Ooh, it was cold.
No, stay positive.
It's been warmer here than down in the States.
Really?
Well,
Yeah, my boy from Virginia said it was
here.
-1 Fahrenheit this morning, and I looked at my time. I was at 23 Fahrenheit.
There you go.
And I'm up in Canada and BC, bro. It's 23, and he was at -1 in Virginia, bro.
Tommy,
and I'm like,
Tommy, Mavi had snow, and I didn't.
I heard that. I heard Florida got fucking snow, dog. Yo, that shit looks so sick, dog. Look at that shit. Hey, look at Cole's set real quick, bro. Yo, look at Cole real quick. Look at that shit. That's just so dope, dog.
I can't see him. I
All right, start breakdancing, Cole.
With everybody on. I can see
Look at it too. This is the hoodie my wife made for his wife.
Man, it looks so good.
Bro, it's so fresh.
It brings out your ass.
Yeah, really. It really brings the ass out of you.
The lack thereof, yeah, I guess.
Yeah. No, it really lets your asshole shine. Your inner asshole shine. Hey, nah, man, that's fucking dope shit though, dude. Like fucking, and the colors are popping too in person, huh?
And also, by the way,
I'm excited to get my. Y'all need to get.
I already sent you the shit.
Yeah.
Right. Got that done. Boom. I'm gonna send Kat.
My mic?
I'm gonna send Kat that shit too. I'm once I get paid next on Tuesday. So, all right.
Nah, that's cool, man. Yeah, we just want to make the world a cooler place, dog. Like all of our shit priced on Creative Melt is what we pay. It's literally the lowest profit margin we were allowed to set from our distributors and all that in our store, dude. So we're making like nothing on this. We just want to make the world a cooler fucking place, man.
Yeah.
Ain't trying to make money. I got money. I got family. Which I don't. Like I'm homeless right now, living, but I got people who love and care about me. Right, and that's all I need. As long as I can eat and stay somewhat warm and not freeze to death, dude, that's all I need in this world. As long as it's a cooler place, I want to make that shit look cool as fuck, dude. I want to bring inspiration out in people. I want to turn that cold-ass kid on the corner that is used to nothing and make him want to be something in his life, and maybe he could make this world a better place for us all, because that's a lot of pressure to put on myself. So I just try to get through my health and try to make the world better and cooler by not doing nothing but spreading love. And
you said make the place a better world, make the world a better place. Either way, you can try to freaking write the pen on the paper, or you can go in a race. But we don't need to do that. We don't need to talk shit, talk facts. We can do a lot of things when we talk back. But really, look at your inner monologue for your talk back. And that's my life I live. I live it every single day. What the fuck you been? I don't give a rat's ass about your biz. I just love you for who you is. These are facts, not fiction. The real thing, I have to speak my conviction. The whole soul, not the less than the no, but the whole person who wants to tell you how I've been, no matter how old. I come with the real truth. I come with this in not no freaking written paper and pen, but a real truth. I talk to you on the real written, but it's actually just what I'm freaking spitting. It's my factual, my actual intellectual, my whole freaking mental, my whole spiritual conviction, and everything is confide. It is derived from the soul, the essence, the being, the better, the person who wants to be the better, the peasant. Okay, I'm not here to be nothing like a freaking peasant. I'm done speaking my raps and my rhymes. I'm done with all that shit. No more talking shit. No more talking jive. I'm just talking the truth, and that's it for you. I hope you love it, and I love you too. The end.
Hey, I love you too. I love the world. Yeah, we're talking. I mean, I can't say it. Because it's really not. It's really more like all these spirits coming together to make the world a cooler place, see, without no frowns upon your face, see. I don't want to make the world a better place, I can't. I'm just one man. I'm here to inspire a band, to inspire a movement. Just hold the door for the woman behind you walking up from her car, no matter how long it takes. If she got a crutch and she can't walk at all, you stand there all day just to hold the door to let her in, and guaranteed
watch her pray.
Everybody be living better lives if you look out for the ones you can. If everyone helped the next one, then no one would need a hand, see, cause I know.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you.
You don't know about.
Don't forget about the babies.
Babies.
Yeah, I shouted everybody out but the baby. My bad, Tony.
It's women and children first.
Yeah. And you can fit, like 3 babies to one person, right? So like, if the ship's going down, like, hold up, we got 3 soldier 1. Like, hold up.
Yeah, just pick the babies, guys.
Yeah, toss Buddy off. We got that in the worst case, if we get stranded, we can just eat the babies. No one feels bad about eating babies, right? That's like an acceptable thing, like.
I don't know. With a baby myself, it's kind of close to my chest.
Back to survival.
Hey, the baby.
I was totally
the
joking,
baby
Cole.
tried
I would
to
never eat your
you.
baby if we were. Yeah,
Thank
if we were
you.
on a
Little
stranded
Cole tried
island,
to eat you last night.
I
think
would
it's fair game.
hack my leg off, solder the wound, and feed your kid off of my own flesh, dog.
You wouldn't have to. My
Flesh
son
of
would
my
just bite your leg off. He's just that rascal.
Oh yeah, so yeah, I wouldn't even have to do nothing. No,
Yeah,
Cole Seth would just get right in it.
Cole Seth just wants to eat. He just eats limbs. I don't know. He eats
He's a
boobies,
limb eater,
limbs,
huh?
and anything.
He's one of
close
those
to
limb
it.
eaters, huh?
Yeah, he just goes, bro.
Watch out if you're a nipple.
Yeah, you got a nipple on your chest. Guess what?
Oh, they're gone. Yeah,
It's they're gone.
That's the first thing to go, bro. Yeah, that's the first thing to go.
Nipples, boobs, titties, whatever. See it. Bye. Then he'll find his way
He
to.
takes after his father, huh?
He's a chip off the old block.
Yeah, chip off. Yeah. He's a chip off the old nip, huh?
Well, I like this one. Right, last one I'm doing. Nah, that's a go after this.
Yo, that's some real Seth. I meant some feel Seth. I meant some warm Seth. I meant some cold Seth. I mean some cold Seth. I need to tell you something that your brother's been doing okay. Yeah, I've been busy. I've seen some shady things that I didn't want to have to see, but it's been bringing me to better things. The pastures are green and they're overflowing with flowers and love from a shine from above that just flows like these rivers, and it's all filled with love. And your boy's doing all right. I hope to see you soon. I'm glad you like the hoodie. Soon we'll all be wearing one too, customized for every different day of the week of our lives. Vibing, getting high with I keep forgetting White Hat's man name, but I love him. He's fucking so dope. Business suited up, love the glasses. Get in on something.
You ready?
Get in on something.
He said Biden, like I was pardoned, like Biden, back in the House, White House with the trumpet. Trump is not something that I rock with, but he's a president regardless, so you rock with the cold
But he's
set when
really
it
just a puppet.
in. Like
Stuck with someone else's hand, shoved up his ass. Like he the man, but
been in the past though, not like a tribe, but I come back to myself. When I come alive, I move mountains, I move places too, skyscrapers. Where the hell you wanna stand, boo? I got a sweatshirt on, my t-shirt might just melt. When the shit hits the ground, then you might just felt. It's a difference in the rhythm, in the vibration. A new constellation, a new place, call it condensation. It's dripping down with that old kind of skippy. I put it like peanut butter, give it to me, I'm so hippie. In my new
The trippiest
paradigm,
of them
when I
all, man.
move with my third eye open wide, I say, please, can we not be so catatonic? Talking to Cat like she is Optronic, but she's not. She is actually Catalyst, the only person that has a big old fight for what she believes in all your years. Open mind, chaos, magic might make tears, and they do. Love is you when you give me the freaking sign too. I love that. Wanna etch it on me like a tattoo. Facts to fiction, real convictions, real people, murderers in the prison. I know the difference. Miami to BC. People don't really like you on TV, but the truth is the truth. Get apostles to follow. Everyone else just wants to be so hollow.
Instead of being hollow, though, we like to snatch them up and fill them up with love because I think if this world was a much cooler place, then we can erase every hungry look up on people's faces and no one's shivering in the cold. We got some blankets. No one got hungry, though. I got Thanksgiving dinners every night up on the spot. These motherfuckers think I dropped the flow, but really it's just tactical miracles, back flipping over different decibels and syllables, and how the hell he rapped this rhyme scheme with this pinnacles. I just sit back and know that if I keep rapping enough, then maybe enough lives will be touched and enough people will have that love and energy, and they will just break through and be like, fuck Trump and kick him out. And I ain't on no trumpets, but I'll be playing the saxophone with my lungs. Breathe in, strong arming into your heart. I love you, even if you rob me in the dark. It's cause you're hungry, and I know there cause I've been there, and I see you, and I will still feed you, and I will bathe you, and I will breathe life into you, and I will tell you no strife without your brother, dog, cause I'm right there by your side every time you close your eyes and look left. Who the fuck's there? I got you, bro.
Like a shadow in the dark. We come back like the blood to the dark. Talk.
Crawling
kind of wits it. I didn't witness how I'm supposed to be like to your mistress.
Crawling down, crawling up, falling downwards, I'm falling up, crawling,
hit me up,
crawling,
bruh, give me real shit, cuz.
Hey, I always hit my dog up to say what's going down, and I'm by your side no matter what the round is, and it goes round and round and round until then we sit and spin and sit dizzy next to ourselves and reflect on the sins and the way we treated our health until the gray hair started coming into my beard. I didn't respect shit until I sat down with my wife. I used to say the word, but now I know.
I didn't respect shit until I stepped in it. And then I learned what shit really was.
Yo, that would have been perfect. And it was like, and I never, until I met my wife, I used to call women up. I like that though. Yeah, edit.
We were talking earlier about learning.
Oh, so
and what learning means.
Oh, I like that.
And
no, but Tony, that was the I like that.
I didn't know shit until I stepped into it. And then once I stepped in it,
fuck, and then I came through with that freestyle just now, and it like linked up with what y'all boys was talking about earlier.
Oh, everything's connected.
Well, I'm not surprised.
All right, guys. On that note, I have to go. I have to do some chores and stuff.
Oh, you probably gotta change some shit because little Cole,
yeah,
he's got to be like running through diapers.
Hey, I'm looking forward to that microphone.
I loved it. I love tonight a lot.
Give me that mic, dog. I need to taste it. And I need to call you tomorrow. Hit me up, dog. I have off tomorrow too, or not? Yeah, tomorrow's right. Yeah, hit me up tomorrow. I gotta holler at you, bro. Like shit, I ain't talked to you in like 2 weeks, bro. And like it's been a crazy 2 weeks, bro.
Yeah, for you. Same here, bro. It's all love. It's all life. You know, it's all the same. You know.
Bro.
But yeah. But all right.
Looks like your boy's doing good, yo. Me and Kat doing good now.
Good.
Like we said, bro. Yeah, we good, bro.
All right, guys. Love y'all.
All right, love you, man. Which, speaking of good, being like kind of nonchalant, descriptive about this, Tony, you need your grass cut.
My grass cut? Oh, check. Is my mic working?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
gotta cut the feed because we're in the middle of a show here still. We need to get
Oh,
that
shit.
cut. at
Oh,
the
it's
end here,
midnight.
So. Yeah, we've been running for. We were
Oh,
going to run 1 hour
let's
show.
go.
We've been
Let's get
going
off
for
of this.
2.5 now, so we should
It's
definitely wrap it for talking shh it for the night. You guys
Yeah,
can still chill. We can keep talking right after here, but we should definitely sign off, and then you guys can get back to that.
Yo, my lapel died.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
That's why we
talking
talked
about.
Yep.
The new Makita electric lawnmower. It comes with a grass blower, a weed eater, everything battery powered. It's great. Makita talking IT. We got this. You need your grass cut? Holler at me.
All right.
Lawn mowing technology.
Yeah, it's amazing now, man.
Nice.
It's AI ran, GPS satellite guided. It actually laser measures each strain of grass.
Bro, they got electric
That
wheelbarrow.
perfect cut.
I would definitely want one of those.
Yeah, I got you, man. Talking ish is I'm gonna announce it on the next show, man. We're releasing them, next week.
Well, we appreciate you guys joining us for the show. Thanks everybody for coming in, participating in the music and the IT that we do every week. So Thursday nights, join us here, and we'll do this again, and we'll have people on all the time, people stopping through all the time. Gotta love it.
We're going to be jamming. Oh, and during the WAG, we might be doing a little bit of like WAG post coverage. So like the 1st and the 15th are the judging, which I'm going to be a part of. And in between on those weeks, we might take a listen to some of the tracks that are coming through. I will use your ear to help me judge.
We can do
You heard it first, man. If you guys want to help judge the WAG, we'll get some polls going. Let us know what songs are good.
Yeah, just keep those polls away from C, apparently. I see you.
Thanks for encouraging my behavior. I'm sorry to crash the show like this. I ain't talked to my boys in a while. I wanted to come say what's up.
Well, I'm glad to hear about the job. And
yeah, bro, it's cool.
Thank you all for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow with a little chaos magic, part of the Open Minds, Open Mic family.
See you then.
Hoo-ha. We got our mics in check. This has been Talking IT, where we actually, this episode, talk IT all over Glenn and Tony. Sorry, guys.
It was
Much
bound to
love.
happen, Glenn.
Just gotta rein it in sometimes. That's all. Get it back on track.
Changed on a PC or a Mac, and even with a mobile device, we'll be talking about it all every Thursday night. From software to plugins and synths that entice, dive deep into tech and let creativity take flight. Talking IT. We're talking IT. Come and join in and have some fun. It's highly educational with a lot to learn. From bedroom producers to seasoned pros, we're breaking it down so knowledge grows. Whether you're a DJ or a beat-making wizard, we got the tips and tricks to make your sound sizzle. Mixing and mastering, that's our jam. With the tutorials and tips on how much RAM. Get the best quality from your setup and gear. Tune in every week and lend us your ear. We're talking IT. Come and join in and have some fun. It's highly educational with a lot to learn. We're talking IT. We're talking IT. Every Thursday night on Angified.